Hey guys, Shelly here with Love Create Laugh, and today I'm doing a collaboration with my son Cooper.
Hi.
There he is right here. We're doing painting today, and he has painted already a little 4x4 canvas with a unicorn on it. And I've already done previously, before today, I didn't do it tonight, but I did a double page spread of a unicorn in my art journal, which he did not know about until after he had done his unicorn tonight. So then I showed him. Here, let me help you. There you go. So as we're recording this, he's also going to do another little 6x6 canvas panel that he's working on right there. And I'm just going to kind of go over the projects that him and I have already completed. Mine is, like I said, a 2-page spread in my 9x12-inch journal that I've had forever, and if depending on how long he wants to keep going with the video, I might just do a flip through because I'm not actually working on a painting right now. But he is, so that's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you what he did tonight, and then I'll show you mine. I'm super proud of his. He did a 4x4 canvas panel, and that's what it looks like. It's a unicorn with rainbow.
You also helped me.
Hair. Yeah, I helped with a few things. But you did the hard stuff. Like he did the eye, he did the horn, he did a lot of that stuff. I just kind of helped with the general shapes to create the body and the head of the unicorn. He did the grass and the sun. I think it turned out really, really cute. And like I said, it's just a little 4x4 canvas panel from Dick Blick's. And he used Blick Economy Acrylic polymer in the fluorescent color palette. He used basically the same color palette right there. He did the purple, yellow, blue. The blue isn't the Blick acrylic, or the Blick acrylic, whatever they call it. That one is a golden acrylic, golden fluid acrylic in teal. This one here.
That's bronze.
And then that one is also a golden acrylic in iridescent bronze, and that's like a gold, actual gold tone. You could probably, there's a lot of glare because that's a piece of glass that he's working off of. So now he's working on a 6x6 that he is doing an abstract piece, I think, right now.
Yeah.
So that's his unicorn, and I think it turned out perfectly. I love it. So I'm going to put it up in the wall, on my wall of stuff. Gotta find him a dry. There's towels right over there. Grab one.
No, like this.
What?
The X.
Oh, you need a bloater? Oh, you'll have to wait till I'm done talking. So then this is my 2-page spread in my art journal that I did a while ago. There's my unicorn. And it's super shimmery because I used some Lindy Stamp Gig sprays on it. Yeah, there's the little unicorn. And that's a Trees Collins chip art. And I made it some clouds with some little... And over here it just says Sparkle Unicorn and Fairy Dust. And there's a couple little fairies that I cut out of a calendar and put on here. And some more of those chipboard pieces. So that is my share of my unicorn double page spread and his unicorn. It looks like he's wanting to use my heat gun tool for to dry a bit of that. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video while he does that because I know that gets super loud. So hold on guys, we'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so he's done drying that. And I was going to mention to you guys too, my little guy here has his own YouTube channel. And he is uploading a video of him partially doing this one. We lost some time-lapse video of when he was doing the hair. But otherwise, he's going to probably upload a video of him doing this unicorn project tonight with me. So I'm going to link that in my description below. He has just started his YouTube video or channel this year, so he is looking to get some subscribers.
I have 5.
He has 5 currently, which is super exciting. And his is primarily a gaming channel. He plays a lot of games on the computer and on the Xbox Xbox One. What do we have? And in the PS4. Yeah. So, but if any of you guys have any interest in that type of stuff, if you want to go over to his channel and check it out and give it a subscribe and maybe thumbs up his little unicorn project, that would be awesome. The link will be in the description box down below. So he's gonna continue on with his little project he's working on now, and I'm gonna do a quick flip through of my old art journal I've been working on for years. I'm sure those subscribers who have been with me for a while have seen this one before, but I just keep working on it, and it's getting there. We're almost down to the last few pages of this one. So I've paper clipped a couple pages together just because it's kind of personal stuff, so I'm not going to show all of them, but most of them I can show. So I'm going to go ahead and flip through. And I think Cooper's going to go ahead and continue on his painting journey over there with his beautiful, super bright acrylic paint in fluorescent colors. So I'll just flip through and just kind of, I'm not going to say a whole bunch. Like this one is real dimensional. I used modeling paste to create this tulip, so it's super, I don't know if you can see that, but dimensional. Which is kind of neat in person. It's a lot neater in person than it is. I mean, it's pretty on video too, but in person it's really pretty because it's very dimensional.
That one is pretty good.
Yeah, so this song is basically just song lyrics to Heal the World by Michael Jackson, which I thought was really nice, and I just kind of put it on a really random background that I did a long time ago with a little piece of acetate with some flowers on it. This one I hand drew the sun, and I cut it out of watercolor paper, and just kind of fussy cut it and pasted it over the top of this background that I had done before that I really loved. And then I did some little journaling up there. This was probably the first page I did in this art journal. It was my Art Enables Us to Find Ourselves and Lose Ourselves at the Same Time. Create Art, Relax and Enjoy page, which I really love. So that one I did a long time ago.
Now that I see that I haven't painted in a while, I might put a few more videos on painting up since it's actually the weekend.
Yeah, maybe we'll do some more painting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Whoop whoop. So this one here is a Manifest Dreams page I did. I was trying some techniques with some different texture stuff underneath the paint, which was kind of fun. This one is just a girl I did with some flowers for hair. And then...
That's pretty good.
Thank you. And then the saying that I put up there is just everything I need is within me. And then I paper pieced her little shirt dress thing here out of a 6x6 paper pad. This one is about detachment. It's not that you should own nothing, but that nothing should own you. And I've got some tissue paper up here with these really pretty birds that I just kind of embellished and enhanced a little bit over this background that I'd had on here for a long time. This one is just some words. Again, love matters most. More words. This one is just some lotus flowers. Here's the pup, Jasmine. Where'd he go?
He's done.
Oh, okay.
He couldn't.
So this one,
He couldn't get on the chair, so
he didn't want to jump up there with you?
No, it was because the chair was turning.
Oh, there he is. So then this one is sometimes the heart knows things the mind could never explain. And then I did over here, the background was the same. I blacked out around that heart and then just kind of doodled with white some words and some hearts and some stars. And I should probably get moving fast. So this one's got tissue paper glued down underneath, and then I just painted over. This one doesn't. It just has a doily underneath there, and then just paint. It says compassion. This page is one of the first few that I did. This one is a weeping willow tree in pinks, and it says, I am a willow of the wild.
I like that one.
I am a willow of the wilderness, loving the wind that bent me.
That's probably my favorite one.
You like the willow tree? We actually have a weeping willow tree in our backyard, don't we?
Yep.
Yep.
But it's like a baby one.
Yeah.
We've had it for a year or two.
We've had it for a few years, yeah. It's getting big. So this is just the background so far. Then I've got a couple of pages paper clipped together here. And these are some poppies that I did. Actually, I had a tube of heavy body paint that the top of it broke. So I just basically did big red circles and then turned them into poppies. So I love those two pages too. Oh, here's the unicorn one I already showed you.
Wait, that's a different unicorn one.
No, that's the same one.
Oh,
We've only
I
done
thought
one
it was
unicorn
a
page.
I thought it was a different.
These are just some random backgrounds that I haven't finished anything on yet. This one is, I bet it's got 5 layers of paint. I just keep layering more and more stuff on it. These are a double page, just kind of like an 80s retro jam I was in one night that I just kind of went with the 80s kind of look and feel. I really love it. These are real texturized with modeling paste through some stencils and a lot of runny drippiness, which was really fun to do. This is a piece of Melody Ross paper that I love, and I tried to kind of replicate it with paint when we were out camping one time last summer.
Yes.
Yep.
You must have done a lot last summer, or
I did.
This
is just collage.
Accidentally skipped a bunch of papers.
Oh, I jump around in this all the time. I don't use the same pages. There's some more just backgrounds with some of my favorite color combinations. This one wasn't primarily done with gelatos. Keep painting.
What to do?
This one was in background, and then I got this really cute little stamp set that has this little yoga girl on it. So I stamped her on some book text and colored her in. And put some, that's a washi tape. Some more backgrounds with some papers collaged on. This one is Dilutions, inks, sprays, and then I put cardstock, and then that I just printed off of the internet. Your vibe attracts your tribe, and then that's some net mesh stuff that it's adhesive, self-adhesive, and then just some Amy Tan paper. This is out of a calendar, and then some Lindy Stamp Gang sprayed paper towels at the bottom there. How's it going?
How you don't paint everything, like you maybe cut something out of a calendar or
collage
something.
And stuff. Yeah.
I like how you like you don't paint everything.
Everything's not all the same. Yeah, that is nice. So this girl here, I did a few nights ago. I did some collage elements of. I'm taking a Tracy Vertigo class online, and she does a lot of just kind of painting and collage work on magazine pages, and then using those as pieces within her art journal or within her art projects. She does canvases, I think, a lot of the time. So
I can see the words in the background.
Yeah. On here, this is a piece of a book text, but on this, like if you look at this, this is actually a piece of a magazine that I painted over. And you can still see the text behind that too. But then I pulled out the pieces of that I liked and put on around this girl that I kind of drew in here that day. This is just another background again with some of the collage pieces from that exercise of just kind of letting yourself intuitively play with paint and mark making and stuff on magazines, which I'll try to do some of those as well in the future, because now that Cooper's getting into YouTube, now I'm going to start probably uploading more myself. This is another one that was collaged, a lot of stuff just kind of thrown on here, and then that was a printout from the internet. You are good enough, you are capable, you are important, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are not alone. And then I had these little epoxy button thingies that I put around it that I thought was kind of cute. Where are you going? Oh, okay. And here's just another background, more backgrounds. These backgrounds, I started out using those acrylic paints because I wasn't sure that the movement of these paints are a lot different than the normal acrylics that I'm used to. So it's a different paint product that I'm not sure how I feel about, and I have a lot of it. So I was just kind of playing with it one night to see what I would look like underneath, and then maybe gesso over the top of, and I really kind of like the look of it. So I'll be able to use some of that up that way. This one is just paint, and then I have some modeling paste through stencils throughout, some stamps, things like that. This one was inspired by one of the Nano Jomo from prompts from last November. I don't think I did this page until probably sometime this year, but I just remembered that a specific page and that it made me think of this, and then I just went and did this one. This one, she is a collaged out of a magazine. She's huge. Like, my page is 9 by 12, and she was hanging off the edge, so I had to, like, her shoe is off the edge, so she's over 12 inches tall. And then I put some butterfly wings on her from a butterfly book that I picked up at the half-price bookstore. There's modeling paste, and then I kind of wrote in the gesso. I had the gesso on pretty thick under there, and I just kind of scribbled in it. There's some words thrown around. I don't know if you could see any of them. And this one's similar with the background, like that was in gesso, the word truth. And that's just some bubble wrap that I could paint on. This is writing on gesso that says compromise nothing. That's tissue paper glued down. And a flower cut out of a magazine with a bee on it. Because I'm worried about the bees, y'all. Alright. Got anything going on? Ooh. That looks really good. I love that.
And I started out with an X.
I saw that.
I always, for some reason, I always start out with an X.
Your abstracts. Do you want to show them the abstract you did a couple years ago when you were like 5? I think it's right over here. So those over there are some of the paintings that I've done. And then there's some more over there. Oh, there's the TV. Some more over there. There's one of Cooper's. Oh, there's his abstract he did probably when he was about 5.
And guess what I started with?
Probably an X.
Yes.
And then what'd you do?
And then I put a square on the X. I think I put lines through it like that.
Just did some mark making.
Yeah, and then I did that, and then I just kept drawing, and then I had like these triangles. I'm like, what should I do with these triangles? Because I want to do some more painting, and then I want to put a face on every single triangle.
Yeah, you did a really good job with that. Even back then. He's been very artistic his whole life. I always made him come down here and play with me when I was doing my art stuff. So this one is cut out.
I just wanted to paint.
Yeah, you do a really good job. He's always been really good with art and stuff. So this was cut out of a local magazine, and that's a local artist that was being, featured, I guess. So there's a lot on here, and I have I think his name's on here somewhere if you turn it sideways, but, and he did this elephant, which I fell in love with, and they just happened to, I felt like they went really good with the background that I had on here, so I just kind of put them on there. This one is just some paint with tissue paper, Tim Holtz tissue paper. This girl's out of a magazine, and then that's just an advertisement out of a different magazine that said it was for a perfume that I think is called that, but I liked those words for her. She's pretty. And then this one's Happy was in the gesso, and then I kind of highlighted it with pen over the top. She's from a magazine. She is real serious. And then the S, which I thought was cool. I love her skirt. And then this girl, these are through a stencil, and that's modeling paste. She's sitting on some letters, and again, this was over 12. This magazine, I can't remember the name of it, but the pictures are over 12 inches. It's a huge magazine, and more of the stars through the stencil with modeling paste. It says "Beautiful You." This is just a background so far, and this one I was just practicing these little girls' faces, and then I just kind of wrote some words and stuff in here. More backgrounds. I think that's it. Yep, and then I just have a few more pages to do of this book, and then it'll be all complete. And I'm about done with my walkthrough, and we're at about a little over 18 minutes here, so we should probably wrap it up. What do you think?
Yep.
All right.
I'm not going to end up my painting yet.
No, and you don't want to rush through that anyway, so if you want to show it maybe on a different video on yours someday on your channel, and that's a good reminder to go over and check out his channel. Link will be in the description down below. Thanks for watching, guys.